10 Occult Practices, to Unlock Your Inner Power, written and published by Lord Kabura's Magic Haven. Introduction, The Hidden Path to Inner Power. In the world we see around us, everything seems so straightforward, so ordinary. We go about our daily routines, work, socialize, and live without much thought about the forces that may be working behind the scenes. But what if I told you that there are hidden pathways to unlocking great personal power? These paths aren't obvious to everyone, they are buried within the mysteries of the occult. This word, occult, has often been misunderstood, associated with negative or dark practices. But in reality, it simply refers to that which is hidden, powerful forces waiting to be discovered by those willing to open their minds. In this book, we will walk down this ancient, secret path that has been followed by mystics, sages, and those in secret societies for centuries. From the rituals of ancient Egypt to the hidden chambers of European alchemists, individuals throughout history have sought to tap into the universal energy that surrounds us all. These practices help them transform not just their external circumstances, but their internal reality as well. But what does it mean to unlock your inner power? To begin, imagine your life as a series of patterns, habits of thought, emotional responses, and actions. Many of us repeat these patterns day in and day out, not realizing that we are operating on autopilot. Occult practices, by their very nature, invite us to break free from these cycles. They ask us to see beyond the visible, to hear beyond the obvious, and to feel the energy that flows through every living thing. Real change, the kind that brings wisdom, wealth, and influence, comes from tapping into this deeper current of life. Through focused intention, ritual, and spiritual discipline, you can begin to access powers that have always been available to you but hidden from plain sight. One of the most famous figures associated with the occult is Nicolas Flamel, a 14th-century French scribe and manuscript-seller. For centuries, his name has been linked to the mystery of alchemy and the Philosopher's Stone, a mystical substance said to grant immortality and turn base metals into gold. His story is fascinating not only for the legend but for the fact that he was a real person who rose from humble beginnings to enormous wealth and influence. It's said that after discovering ancient alchemical texts, Flamel engaged in deep study and practice of the occult. With his wife, Perenelle, he is believed to have cracked the secret code of alchemy, using its wisdom to transform his life. This story is a perfect example of how occult practices, like alchemy, are more than just superstitions or medieval curiosities. They represent the ability to see beyond the material world, to transform not just matter but one's very existence. Flamel, who had little formal education, is an example of how anyone, with the right knowledge and intention, can unlock vast personal power. Moving forward in history, we find the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a secret society founded in the late 19th century. This order was devoted to the study of the occult, ritual magic, and mystical knowledge. Many of its members, like the famous poet W.B. Yeats and occultist Aleister Crowley, went on to achieve not just personal transformation but widespread influence in their fields. The practices of the Golden Dawn were built on the foundation of ancient wisdom, drawing from Egyptian, Greek, and Hebrew traditions. Members were taught to connect with the astral plane through meditative practices, ritual magic, and the use of powerful symbols. The aim of these practices was not just to perform magic for material gain but to align oneself with higher spiritual forces, unlocking the deeper power of the soul. One former member of the Golden Dawn, Florence Farr, spoke often about how these teachings helped her overcome personal doubts and fears, giving her the confidence to succeed in the male-dominated world of Victorian theatre. The inner power she gained through the society's rituals didn't just grant her fame, it gave her a sense of purpose and mastery over her life's direction. These are just two examples of how occult practices have helped individuals throughout history tap into hidden forces and achieve greatness. But there are countless others, artists, scientists, writers, politicians, all of whom learn to connect with the unseen realms to unlock their inner potential. In the chapters to come, we will explore 10 specific occult practices that have been used for centuries to unlock inner power. Whether you're seeking wisdom, wealth, personal growth, or a deeper connection with the universe, these methods can open the door to profound transformation. Remember, this is not a passive journey. It requires dedication, focus, and above all, patience. The universe doesn't operate on human timelines, but if you commit yourself to these practices, the rewards will be far greater than you can imagine. The hidden path to power is not for everyone, but if you're listening to this, you're already on the right track. Through the guidance of this book, you will learn to break free from the limitations of the material world and tap into the immense potential that lies within you. So, as you embark on this journey, remember the examples of Nicolas Flamel, the Golden Dawn, and countless others who have walked this path before you. Their stories are not just historical anecdotes, they are proof that the occult can offer real, tangible results. The road ahead may be mysterious, but it is paved with opportunity. All you need is the courage to take the first step. Chapter 1: The Power of Intention, Ritual Magic. What is ritual magic? Ritual magic is the art of channeling your will through structured, symbolic acts. The idea is simple: through specific actions, invocations, and focus, you draw upon unseen energies to manifest your desires. The practice dates back to ancient cultures, where shamans, priests, and mystics performed rituals to communicate with the divine, influence nature, and shape reality. But this is not just about external actions, it's about aligning your inner world with the universe. By performing rituals, you're creating a bridge between your conscious intention and the universal energy that can help manifest your goals. In the modern world, you may not be chanting under the full moon, though some still do, but ritual magic can be anything from lighting a candle with purpose, drawing sacred symbols, or even repeating a mantra with focused intent. Have you ever noticed how when you put your mind fully into something, it tends to materialize? Whether it's a career goal, a relationship, or even just a personal habit you've been trying to form, intention is the driving force behind everything. What ritual magic does is help amplify that intention. Consider a simple candle lighting ritual. When you light a candle, you're not just igniting a flame. In ritual magic, this act symbolizes the transformation of thought into reality. As the candle burns, it acts as a physical manifestation of your intention going out into the universe. The flame is a symbol of the energy you're sending into the ether. Think about the historical examples of powerful people who practiced ritual magic, figures like John Dee, the 16th century advisor to Queen Elizabeth I. Dee wasn't just a scholar, he was deeply involved in occult practices, performing rituals with sacred geometry, astrological charts, and alchemical symbols to gain wisdom and influence. It is said that his rituals helped him foresee political events and shape England's future. Similarly, in 19th-century Paris, the mystic Eliphas Levi wrote extensively about using ritual magic to access higher planes of consciousness. He believed that by focusing one's mind through ritual, a person could tap into the divine essence and shift the material world according to their will. These historical cases are examples of how ritual magic and focused intent can be used for not just spiritual growth but real-world impact. Dee's influence on Elizabethan politics is proof of the potential of ritual magic when combined with great intent. How to perform a simple ritual for manifestation. To start with ritual magic, you don't need anything too complex. The first key is intention. What do you want to manifest? Be specific. Whether it's success in your career, healing, or even emotional balance, the clearer your intention, the more powerful the ritual. Find a quiet, clean space where you won't be disturbed. The environment in which you perform a ritual is crucial. It needs to be a sacred, intentional space where you feel centered. You don't need anything fancy. A candle, preferably white or corresponding to your intention, some incense, and a piece of paper are more than enough to start. Take a moment to think about your desire. Write it down clearly. The act of writing solidifies your intention into the physical world. On the piece of paper with your written intention, draw a simple sacred symbol, something that resonates with you. This could be a pentagram, an ankh, or any symbol that carries meaning for you. Light the candle and focus on the flame. Imagine your intention being absorbed into the light, growing stronger as the flame flickers. Speak it into existence, recite your intention out loud. There is great power in speaking your desires into existence. As you do this, imagine that your words are weaving together with the flame's energy, creating a thread that ties you to your goal. Let the candle burn as long as it safely can, but when you're ready to end the ritual, blow it out with the thought that your intention is now released into the universe. This simple yet powerful act helps direct your focus and reminds the subconscious mind that you are actively working towards your goal. Aleister Crowley, often referred to as one of the most controversial occultists of the 20th century, was a master of using ritual magic to bend reality to his will. Crowley believed that by directing one's focus through ritual, anything could be achieved. He practiced rituals involving sacred symbols, invocations, and deeply focused intent. One of his most famous contributions to occult practice was his idea of thelema, which revolves around the concept of true will, discovering and following your deepest, most authentic desires. Crowley's success in spreading his teachings and his influence in esoteric circles can be directly tied to his mastery of intent through ritual. For Crowley, it wasn't about the tools themselves but the energy behind them. He understood that the ritual's power came from the practitioner's focused intention. Ritual magic is not about performing supernatural feats. It's about focusing your intent so sharply that the universe responds. The ritual itself serves as a powerful psychological and spiritual tool to align your inner energy with your goals. Whether you choose to perform elaborate ceremonies or simple acts like lighting a candle with purpose, the key to success lies in your ability to focus, visualize, and believe in the power of your intention. As you continue on this journey, remember that the key to mastering ritual magic is patience and practice. Just like an athlete training for a marathon, the more you engage with ritual, the stronger your ability to focus intent and manifest your desires will become. Chapter 2, Connecting with the Divine, Invocation and Evocation. We now venture deeper into two of the most fundamental practices in the occult world, invocation and evocation. These are powerful tools for connecting with higher forces, whether they are spiritual entities, energies from the universe, or aspects of your own subconscious mind. But before diving into the practical steps, let's clarify the key differences between these two terms. Invocation versus evocation, what's the difference? Many people confuse invocation with evocation, thinking they are interchangeable. But in occult practice, they serve very different purposes. Invocation, this is the act of calling in a deity, angel, or higher spirit to take temporary residence within you. It's a personal experience where you invite the essence of a higher being to merge with your own, allowing you to receive guidance, wisdom, or specific energy. Historically, mystics and priests would invoke gods during sacred ceremonies to channel divine messages. Invocation is about inviting higher powers to align with you spiritually. Evocation, on the other hand, evocation is the act of summoning an external force or entity to manifest in your presence without directly merging with it. You might evoke a spirit, an elemental, or even a force of nature to aid you in a particular task. In this case, you remain in control, communicating with the force or spirit while keeping a boundary between you and it. Understanding the difference between these two is key to mastering the power of the occult, as each practice has its own specific purpose depending on your needs and the situation at hand. Throughout history, there have been numerous individuals who successfully employed invocation and evocation to alter the course of their lives, and, in some cases, the world around them. One such figure is John Dee, the 16th-century occultist, astrologer, and advisor to Queen Elizabeth I. Dee, alongside his colleague Edward Kelly, used invocation rituals to communicate with angelic beings. They called this practice Enochian magic, and it was believed that these angels revealed secrets about the divine order of the universe, including mystical alphabets and otherworldly languages. John Dee wasn't merely a magician, though. His connection to the divine through invocation gave him insights that shaped the political landscape of England. It was as though his access to higher wisdom provided him with strategies and advice that went far beyond mere mortal knowledge. Similarly, King Solomon, as mentioned in various mystical texts, including the Key of Solomon, used evocation to summon spirits, demons, and angels. He commanded them to build his magnificent temple, a project that stood as a testament to his mastery over both earthly and divine realms. Now that we've established what invocation and evocation are, let's get into how you can incorporate these powerful practices into your own life. These steps are designed to guide you into a deeper connection with higher energies and bring clarity, protection, and transformation into your reality. Step 1. Preparing yourself for invocation. Before you begin, it's essential to cleanse both your physical space and your mind. Occult practices require focused intention, and any distractions or negative energy can interfere with the process. Choose a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Cleanse the space with incense or sage to clear away any unwanted energies. Set your intention. This is a crucial step. You must know why you are calling upon a higher power. Whether you seek wisdom, protection, or guidance, be specific about what you want. Ground yourself. Engage in a simple grounding ritual, such as visualizing roots growing from your feet into the earth, to help stabilize your energy. Step 2. Crafting your invocation. When performing an invocation, the language you use matters. Your words serve as the bridge between you and the entity you're calling upon. Choose the right deity or spirit. Depending on your goal, you may invoke a different being. For example, if you seek wisdom, you might call upon Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge. If you want protection, Archangel Michael is a powerful entity to invoke. Write a personal prayer or chant. This can be simple or elaborate, but it should come from the heart. Address the spirit directly, inviting it to share its presence with you. Here's an example. Archangel Michael, protector of all that is good, I call upon you now to enter this space. I invite your strength, your courage, and your wisdom to guide me. Be with me in this moment and offer your divine insight. So it is. Sit in silence. Once you have spoken the invocation, remain still. This is the time for the spirit or energy to enter your space and communicate with you. You may feel sensations in your body, hear subtle messages, or experience sudden clarity. Be open to what comes, and trust the process. Step 3. Evocation for immediate action. Unlike invocation, where you invite the spirit within, evocation is about commanding external forces to appear. This can be more intense, but with the right preparation, you can handle the energy it brings. Create a magical circle. This is a protective barrier that keeps you safe during the ritual. It is an essential step to ensure that the energy or entity you summon remains under control. Summon with authority. When evoking a spirit, use strong, clear commands. You are not asking for their presence, you are demanding it. Here is an example. I summon thee, spirit of fire, to appear before me. Show thyself in this circle and heed my command. State your request. Once the entity appears, whether you feel its presence or visualize it, make your request clear. Be respectful, but firm in your expectations. Dismiss the entity. Always close your evocation by thanking the spirit and dismissing it. You should never leave a summoned energy lingering in your space. In modern times, these practices have not faded into history. In the late 19th century, Aleister Crowley frequently used both invocation and evocation in his rituals. Crowley believed that through these practices, individuals could align with their true purpose, or thelema, will. In one famous instance, Crowley invoked the Egyptian god Horus in a Cairo ritual, a pivotal moment that he claimed helped him receive his seminal work, the Book of the Law. Now that you understand the difference between invocation and evocation, it's time to incorporate these powerful rituals into your own spiritual practice. Whether you wish to draw guidance from higher beings or command energies to shape your life, these tools can unlock doors to realms you never imagined. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always approach these practices with respect and clarity of intention, and you'll find the universe responds in kind. In the next chapter, we will explore another essential occult practice, ritual magic. You'll learn how to combine symbols, words, and elements to transform your reality and manifest your deepest desires. Stay tuned, the path to inner power is just beginning. Chapter 3, The Alchemy of Transformation. Alchemy, one of the most enduring mysteries of the occult world, is often misinterpreted as merely the pursuit of turning base metals like lead into gold. But this interpretation misses the deeper, esoteric meaning behind alchemy, a meaning that speaks directly to the process of personal and spiritual transformation. Alchemy is about the refinement of the soul, the purification of the self, and the ultimate goal of achieving inner gold, a state of enlightenment, wisdom, and power. For centuries, the secret language of alchemists was filled with metaphors of material transformation. However, these cryptic teachings were never solely about physical gold. Alchemists like Paracelsus and Johann Rudolf Glauber spoke of the transformation of the soul, of purging the dross from within ourselves to reveal the shining core of spiritual truth. To understand alchemy's potential for personal growth, we must recognize that alchemical symbolism refers to the purification and evolution of consciousness. The lead in this context is not just a metal but the heavy, burdensome aspects of our lower self, our doubts, fears, and ego-driven impulses. The gold, on the other hand, symbolizes enlightenment, purity, and the highest potential of our spirit. Historically, many prominent figures who practiced alchemy, such as the physician and mystic Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, believed that these principles could guide people toward greater wisdom and self-mastery. Agrippa, who integrated astrology, alchemy, and Kabbalistic teachings, famously said that true alchemy is the transformation of the soul. His words ring true even today for those who wish to embark on this journey of self-discovery. The three stages of alchemical transformation: calcination, dissolution, and coagulation. To begin your own transformation, you must follow the three core stages of alchemical practice: calcination, dissolution, and coagulation. These ancient processes, when applied to your own life, help you break down limiting beliefs, dissolve inner obstacles, and reform yourself into a more powerful version of who you are meant to be. 1. Calcination, burning away the old self. Calcination is the first stage of alchemical transformation. In the literal sense, calcination refers to the process of heating a substance until it is reduced to ashes. But in the spiritual context, this stage represents the burning away of the ego, attachments, and the limitations we place on ourselves. In your life, calcination might manifest as a difficult or painful experience, perhaps a relationship breakdown, a career failure, or a crisis of faith. But rather than resisting these experiences, alchemy teaches us to embrace them, understanding that these trials are necessary to burn away the parts of ourselves that no longer serve us. Take, for instance, the story of Isaac Newton. Known for his scientific brilliance, Newton was also a student of alchemy. In his personal writings, he revealed how alchemical ideas helped him endure personal hardship, including periods of depression and isolation. Newton understood that calcination was not merely a destructive process but the precursor to growth, allowing for something new and refined to emerge. 2. Dissolution, dissolving the false structures. Once the ego has been burned away, we move into the second stage, dissolution. This stage is about letting go of beliefs, thought patterns, and emotional baggage. It is the process of dissolving the rigid structures that we cling to, making space for new understanding. Dissolution is often experienced as an inner melting of previously held convictions. You may feel disoriented or unsure of who you are as your old sense of self dissolves, but this is part of the process. In alchemical terms, we are now a liquid, flowing and adaptable, ready to be shaped by new forces. A famous historical figure who exemplifies this stage is Giordano Bruno, the 16th-century philosopher and occultist. Bruno's ideas about the infinite universe challenged the rigid dogmas of his time, which eventually led to his persecution by the Catholic Church. Yet, in his writings, Bruno describes his own spiritual dissolution, as he let go of societal norms and embraced the vast, limitless possibilities of the cosmos. His willingness to dissolve old structures of thought led to profound intellectual freedom. 3. Coagulation, reforming into a new, higher self. Finally, we reach the stage of coagulation, where the formless, dissolved substance begins to solidify into something new. In personal transformation, this is the stage where you begin to see the fruits of your inner work. After shedding your ego and dissolving your outdated beliefs, you now have the opportunity to reform yourself based on a higher, more enlightened understanding of reality. Coagulation is the moment in your inner transformation becomes tangible in the external world. It's when your new thoughts, attitudes, and habits crystallize, leading to real change in your life. In this stage, the metaphorical gold of the alchemist begins to take shape. One of the most compelling historical examples of this stage comes from John Dee, a 16th-century occultist, mathematician, and advisor to Queen Elizabeth I. Dee's deep knowledge of alchemy, combined with his work in astrology and Enochian magic, led him to become one of the most influential figures in the Elizabethan court. Despite the challenges he faced, Dee's spiritual practices led him to a deep, unshakable connection with what he called angels, and through this connection, he believed he had attained a form of higher wisdom that allowed him to influence the course of English history. How to apply these alchemical stages in your own life. The beauty of alchemy is that you don't need a lab or fancy equipment to practice it. The stages of transformation, calcination, dissolution, and coagulation, are psychological and spiritual processes that you can apply to your own life. In calcination, ask yourself, what are the aspects of myself that need to be burned away? What limiting beliefs or attachments are holding me back? In dissolution, reflect on the areas where you need to let go. What mental structures are no longer serving you? Can you allow yourself to be fluid and open to change? In coagulation, focus on reforming yourself into a new being. What new habits, attitudes, or perspectives can you cultivate that will lead to a higher version of yourself? By working through these stages, you will begin to see the transformation not just in your internal world but in the opportunities, relationships, and experiences that come your way. Alchemy, in its truest form, is about the refinement of the self. By working through the processes of calcination, dissolution, and coagulation, you unlock your potential to transform not just your spirit but your reality. The path of alchemy is one of continual growth and evolution, and through it, you can turn the lead of your life into the gold of inner power, wisdom, and true personal freedom. Chapter 4, Divination, Tapping into the Future. Divination has long been one of the most powerful and enduring occult practices, allowing individuals to tap into hidden knowledge and gain insight into the future. By using tools like tarot, astrology, and runes, those who practice divination can access the wisdom of the universe to make empowered decisions. In this chapter, we'll dive into the ancient art of divination and explore how you can use it to unlock your intuition. Throughout history, divination has been a key component of occult practices, serving as a bridge between the human mind and the unseen forces of the universe. From the seers of ancient Greece who consulted the oracle of Delphi to the astrologers of the Renaissance who advised kings and emperors, divination has shaped the course of many lives and empires. One powerful example comes from the life of Nostradamus, the 16th-century French physician and astrologer whose prophecies continue to be studied today. Nostradamus used the ancient art of scrying, gazing into a reflective surface, such as water or a crystal ball, to receive visions of future events. Many of his predictions, such as the rise of Napoleon and the Great Fire of London, have been eerily accurate, though shrouded in poetic and cryptic language. What set Nostradamus apart was his ability to access deeper knowledge, a skill developed through years of practice and dedication to the mystical arts. But divination isn't only for predicting grand historical events. For many, it's a tool for personal growth and self-reflection. Take the tarot, for example, a system of 78 cards, each rich with symbolism. Practitioners use the tarot to gain insights into their lives, relationships, and the challenges they face. Each card offers a window into different aspects of the human experience, from love and conflict to personal transformation and enlightenment. While the idea of divination might seem mysterious or even daunting at first, developing your own practice is more accessible than you might think. The key to unlocking the power of divination is cultivating a strong connection to your intuition. Your intuition is that inner voice, that gut feeling, that often knows the right answer before your logical mind can catch up. Let's begin with one of the most accessible forms of divination, tarot reading. The tarot has been used for centuries to reveal hidden truths and provide guidance. Unlike the exaggerated portrayals of fortune tellers in pop culture, the true purpose of tarot is self-discovery. Each card is a symbol, whether it's the Fool, the Lovers, or the Wheel of Fortune, and when combined in a reading, they form a narrative about your life's current state and future direction. Start simple. Take one card each morning, and meditate on its meaning. Ask yourself, what does this card reveal about my day? What lesson should I focus on? Over time, you'll find your ability to interpret the cards will grow, as will your connection to the deeper forces they represent. A personal story: I remember speaking to a woman named Evelyn, a dedicated tarot practitioner who used the cards not just for insight but to guide her decisions in life. Evelyn had faced numerous hardships, an unexpected divorce, the loss of a job, but through her tarot practice, she found clarity. She told me, the cards didn't predict my future in some magical way, but they made me aware of what I needed to focus on, the energy I needed to bring to my situation. When I pulled the Tower card during a particularly difficult time, it felt ominous, but then I realized it wasn't a curse, it was showing me that transformation, though painful, would rebuild my life stronger. Evelyn's life did indeed transform, and she now credits her tarot practice for guiding her through those challenges. Beyond tarot, astrology is another profound method of divination. Astrology is more than just your daily horoscope, it's an ancient system that tracks the movements of celestial bodies and interprets how they influence human lives. By studying your astrological birth chart, a snapshot of the positions of the planets at the exact moment you were born, you can gain insight into your strengths, challenges, and life purpose. Many ancient rulers consulted astrologers before making key decisions, believing that the stars could reveal the most auspicious times for action. An example from history: Queen Elizabeth I of England, one of the most successful and beloved monarchs of her time, is said to have consulted the famed astrologer John Dee, a Renaissance magician and occultist, used astrology to provide guidance to the Queen, and his influence can be seen in many of her political and military decisions. Elizabeth's success wasn't just due to good fortune, she used Dee's insights to align herself with the best possible outcomes, timing her actions to the rhythms of the cosmos. Runes, another ancient tool of divination, come from the Norse tradition. Runes are a set of characters from an ancient alphabet, each with its own symbolic meaning. In divination, rune stones are cast, and the way they fall offers a map of the current situation and future possibilities. Like the tarot, runes are not about telling a fixed future but about helping the practitioner see hidden influences and make more informed choices. Incorporating divination into your daily life doesn't require complicated rituals. Start by setting aside quiet time each day to connect with your chosen method, whether it's tarot, astrology, or runes. The more you practice, the more you'll trust your intuition, and the deeper your understanding of the universe's hidden language will grow. Divination is not about controlling the future, it's about understanding the energies at play in your life and learning how to navigate them. Whether through tarot, astrology, or runes, these ancient tools can guide you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your path. Like Nostradamus, Queen Elizabeth, or Evelyn, you too can tap into the unseen forces that shape your destiny. All it takes is an open mind, a willingness to learn, and the patience to trust in your own intuition. Chapter 5: The Power of Symbols, Sigil Magic. Sigil magic is one of the most potent yet approachable occult practices, and its power lies in simplicity. A sigil is a symbol designed to represent a specific intent or desire. Unlike traditional symbols like the pentagram or the ankh, sigils are personal, unique to the practitioner, and tied directly to what they want to manifest in the physical or spiritual realm. For centuries, magicians and occultists have used sigils to communicate their will to the universe or the subconscious mind. Historically, figures like Austin Osman Spare popularized the idea that sigils could bypass the conscious mind and directly influence the subconscious, making the manifestation of desires more effective. Spare believed that our conscious minds often block our deepest desires with doubt or disbelief, but sigils can help bypass this, allowing the subconscious to work on your behalf without interference. Sigils allow you to visually encode your desire and send it into the world in a focused, magical way. They are like a secret handshake between your conscious desires and the hidden powers within and around you. How to craft your own sigil. The creation of a sigil is a personal process, but it follows a few basic steps. First, you need to clarify your intention. This could be anything from attracting wealth, fostering self-love, finding a new job, or deepening your spiritual connection. The key is to phrase your desire in a simple, clear statement, often in the present tense. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be wealthy," say, "I am wealthy and secure." Once you have your statement, the next step is to condense it into a symbol. There are several methods to do this, but one of the most common involves removing the vowels and repeating consonants from your statement. You then use the remaining letters to create a unique symbol or design, blending the letters together until they form something abstract. For instance, let's say your intention is, "I am confident and powerful." If you remove the vowels and repeating letters, you are left with the consonants M, C, N, F, D, P, W, R. You can take these letters and draw them in such a way that they overlap and interconnect, resulting in a visual representation of your intent. The beauty of a sigil is that it does not need to be recognizable, it needs to feel right to you. Once you have your sigil, the next crucial step is to empower it. Think of this as charging it with the energy of your desire. There are different ways to do this, and each magician may find their own approach, but one of the most widely practiced methods involves a ritual of focus and release. To activate a sigil, you need to enter a state of heightened concentration. This can be achieved through meditation, breath work, or even physical movement, anything that raises your emotional or mental energy. Some practitioners use sexual energy, as it is believed to be one of the most powerful ways to charge a sigil. When you're in this focused state, visualize the sigil in your mind's eye and imagine your desire coming to fruition. What's critical here is the moment of release. After you have empowered the sigil with your energy, you must let it go, completely. The ancient principle behind this is that holding on to a desire too tightly can actually prevent it from manifesting. When you let go, you send your intention into the universe or the subconscious mind without interference. It's like planting a seed and trusting it to grow, without constantly digging it up to see how it's doing. Once you've completed the ritual, forget the sigil entirely. Don't obsess over it, don't keep checking to see if it's working. Trust that it has been sent, and let the energy of the universe do the rest. You may choose to destroy the physical sigil by burning it, burying it, or hiding it in a place where it won't be seen again. This symbolic act reinforces the idea that the work is done, and the desire will now manifest in its own time. Austin Osman Spare is one of the most well-known practitioners of modern sigil magic. Spare wasn't a wealthy man, nor did he come from an influential family. In fact, much of his life was spent in relative poverty. However, he was a prolific artist and occultist who believed in the power of self-created magic. Spare developed his own method of sigil creation, using his art as a tool for his magical practice. One of Spare's personal stories of success came when he was living in a small, run-down apartment. He used sigils to manifest his desire for better living conditions. Rather than simply hoping for change, Spare created and empowered a sigil that represented his wish for a new place to live. Shortly after, through a chain of unexpected events, he was able to move into a more comfortable and spacious home, an outcome he credited to the energy of his sigil. The beauty of Spare's approach lies in its accessibility. Anyone, regardless of wealth, status, or magical knowledge, can harness the power of sigils to make meaningful changes in their lives. His life and work serve as a reminder that you don't need complex rituals or rare ingredients to practice magic. Your mind, your will, and a simple symbol can be enough to unlock your potential. Sigil magic is often called a gateway practice because of its simplicity and effectiveness. It requires no special tools, no expensive ingredients, just your intention and a symbol. But don't mistake simplicity for weakness. Sigil magic taps into the most powerful force you have, your mind. The more you practice, the more you will see how your subconscious responds to these visual cues, helping to reshape your reality in subtle and profound ways. Whether you're seeking wealth, love, self-confidence, or healing, sigils offer a powerful tool for focusing your intentions and directing energy toward your goals. Just remember, as you create and empower your sigils, the key is in the release. Let go of the desire, and trust the universe to respond. Chapter 6, The Mystery of Astral Projection. You are lying in bed, your physical body completely at rest, yet your consciousness is wide awake, exploring realms far beyond the limits of your physical senses. This is the essence of astral projection, the practice of intentionally separating your consciousness from your body and traveling through the astral plane, a spiritual dimension that exists parallel to our own. Astral projection has fascinated mystics and occultists for centuries, offering them a gateway to unseen worlds, spiritual beings, and untapped personal power. Ancient Egyptians believed that their soul, or ka, could leave the body and wander the realms of the dead. Similarly, Tibetan monks have long practiced dream yoga, a form of lucid dreaming designed to teach them how to consciously navigate the dream world. But the ability to astral project is not limited to monks or mystics, it is a skill that anyone can develop. What is astral projection? At its core, astral projection is the ability to consciously separate your astral body, the subtle energy body that exists within and around your physical body, from your physical self. Once separated, the astral body can travel freely through different realms, often referred to as the astral plane. This plane is a world of pure energy, thought, and spirit, where time and space no longer operate under the same rules as the physical world. In an astral projection, your body remains asleep and at rest while your consciousness, still fully aware, experiences another dimension of existence. You might fly through the cosmos, visit distant lands, or interact with spiritual guides. Many who practice this skill report feeling a sense of profound liberation, free from the constraints of time, gravity, and the physical world. Astral projection is not just about exploration, it's a tool for spiritual growth. By leaving your physical body behind, you can connect with the universe in ways that are impossible in your ordinary waking state. Some benefits of astral travel include connecting with higher dimensions. The astral plane is home to many beings and energies beyond our physical realm. By traveling here, you can communicate with spirit guides, ancestors, and even higher versions of yourself. These entities can offer insight, wisdom, and guidance that you may not be able to access through traditional meditation or spiritual practices. Astral travel provides an opportunity to see your life from a higher perspective. When you're detached from the material world, you're more likely to receive messages or realizations about your soul's journey and purpose. Many who have practiced astral projection report experiencing moments of profound clarity about the direction they should take in life. Regular practice of astral projection can awaken psychic gifts such as intuition, telepathy, or clairvoyance. As you become more comfortable navigating the astral realm, you may find that your ability to perceive energies, foresee future events, or sense others' emotions becomes significantly heightened. The astral plane is not bound by the same laws as the physical realm. Here, you can confront deep-seated fears, traumas, and emotions that may be locked in your subconscious. By experiencing these emotions from an objective, detached point of view, many find that they can heal in ways that are difficult to achieve in the waking world. Step-by-step techniques for astral projection. Though it sounds like something only the most advanced spiritual seekers can do, astral projection is surprisingly accessible. However, it does require patience, practice, and mental discipline. Here are some practical steps you can follow to master this art. The first and most important step is to calm your body and mind. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Lie down in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and focus on relaxing every muscle in your body. Let go of all tension, stress, and worry. Begin to slow your breathing, focusing only on the rhythm of your breath. Once you are relaxed, you need to enter a state between sleep and wakefulness. This is known as the hypnagogic state. As your body drifts towards sleep, focus on keeping your mind awake and aware. One technique is to visualize yourself walking down a long staircase, counting each step as you descend deeper into relaxation. Now, imagine your astral body rising out of your physical form. Picture it as a glowing, energetic double of yourself. Start by visualizing small movements, maybe your hands lifting off the bed or your head moving upward. The goal is to slowly feel yourself separating from the physical. As you get closer to full separation, many report experiencing a strong sense of vibration or buzzing throughout their body. This is a sign that your astral body is ready to leave. Don't panic. It may feel intense at first, but this is a natural part of the process. Once you feel the vibrations intensify, mentally will yourself to rise out of your body. This may feel like a floating or pulling sensation. In your mind's eye, visualize yourself standing next to your bed, looking down at your physical body still lying there. Once you're out, it's time to explore. Move around your room, your house, or even further. You may notice that the world looks different or that objects seem fluid and less solid. Don't be surprised if you find yourself moving through walls or flying. When you're ready to return, simply will yourself back into your body. Visualize yourself lying down, and focus on reconnecting your consciousness with your physical form. Afterward, take a few minutes to ground yourself before fully waking up. Throughout history, many individuals have practiced astral projection to expand their consciousness. One such figure is Helena Blavatsky, the Russian occultist and co-founder of the Theosophical Society. Blavatsky claimed to have traveled to hidden parts of the world, including Tibet, through astral projection. She used this ability to gain knowledge from the Mahatmas, spiritual masters who were said to reside in higher planes of existence. Through her travels, she gathered wisdom that became the foundation of her teachings on esoteric knowledge, karma, and reincarnation. Similarly, Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, used a form of astral projection to perform his famous readings. In a self-induced sleep state, Cayce would travel to the astral plane to access information about his client's health, past lives, or spiritual destiny. Many of his predictions and medical insights proved astonishingly accurate, further fueling interest in the possibilities of astral travel. Astral projection is far more than a mystical curiosity, it is a powerful tool for personal growth, spiritual insight, and transformation. By learning to consciously separate from the physical body, you can gain access to realms of knowledge, wisdom, and energy that can radically shift the way you experience life. Whether you're looking for spiritual guidance, insight into your life's purpose, or simply a deeper understanding of the universe, astral projection can open doors that are otherwise hidden to the physical mind. Now that you understand the mechanics and potential of astral travel, the next step is to practice. The more you engage with this technique, the more you will unlock your inner power and begin to experience the world in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 7, Harnessing the Power of the Moon, Lunar Magic. The moon has captivated humanity since ancient times, influencing tides, planting cycles, and even our emotional landscapes. In this chapter, we'll explore the profound connection between lunar phases and the hidden energies they carry. Understanding how to work with these phases can lead to significant personal empowerment, especially for those seeking to embrace their feminine energy. Every month, the moon undergoes a transformation through distinct phases, each carrying its unique energy and influence. By aligning your intentions and rituals with these phases, you can tap into powerful forces that can help you shape your reality. New moon, this phase represents new beginnings and is the perfect time for setting intentions. When the moon is dark, it symbolizes a blank canvas where you can manifest your desires. It's a moment to reflect on what you want to create in your life, be it personal goals, relationships, or professional aspirations. Waxing moon, as the moon begins to grow, so too should your intentions. This is the time for taking action. You can perform rituals to attract opportunities, boost your confidence, and foster growth in your endeavors. Visualize your goals during this phase, reinforcing the energy of expansion. Full moon. The full moon represents culmination and clarity. It's the time to celebrate the intentions you set during the new moon and observe how far you've come. This phase is potent for manifestation rituals, where you can release what no longer serves you, making space for new blessings. Waning moon. As the moon begins to shrink, it is an ideal time for reflection, release, and letting go. This phase encourages you to shed negative habits, fears, and emotional baggage. Rituals during this time can help you clear away obstacles, preparing you for new growth when the cycle begins again. Performing moon rituals to unlock your feminine power. Lunar magic is deeply intertwined with feminine energy, symbolizing intuition, nurturing, and emotional depth. To truly harness the moon's power, creating and participating in rituals that celebrate these qualities is essential. Below are some practical rituals you can perform during the lunar phases to unlock your inner strength. New Moon Ritual for Intention Setting. Prepare your space, find a quiet spot where you can sit comfortably. Dim the lights or light a candle to create an intimate atmosphere. Gather your tools, have a journal, a pen, and any crystals that resonate with you, such as moonstone or selenite, ready. You may also want some herbs like sage for cleansing. Start with a few minutes of deep breathing to center yourself. Visualize the dark sky and imagine your intentions as tiny stars waiting to be born. Write your intentions. In your journal, write down 3 intentions or goals you want to manifest during this lunar cycle. Be specific and affirm what you truly desire. Cleansing Ritual. Light your sage or incense and cleanse your space, visualizing any stagnant energy leaving as you do. Seal your intentions. Hold your journal close to your heart and say a prayer or affirmation, asking for guidance and support from the universe in bringing your intentions to fruition. Release. As you close the ritual, take a moment to thank the moon for its energy and guidance. Place your journal in a special spot where you can revisit it during the full moon. Full Moon Ritual for Manifestation. Gather materials. For this ritual, gather a bowl of water, a candle, and your intention journal from the new moon. Create a circle. Find a quiet outdoor space where the full moon is visible. Arrange your materials in a circle, placing the bowl of water in the center. Reflect. Spend a few minutes reflecting on your intentions and how they've developed since the new moon. Recognize what has manifested and what remains to be completed. Water Blessing. Dip your fingers into the bowl of water, visualizing it as a conduit for your intentions. As you do this, speak out loud what you wish to release and what you want to manifest. Candle Ritual. Light the candle and focus on its flame. Envision your goals coming to fruition. Let the candle burn while you meditate on your desires. Gratitude. At the end of the ritual, express gratitude to the moon for its guidance. Remember, the energy you put out into the universe comes back to you, so cultivate a sense of thankfulness. Waning Moon Ritual for Letting Go. Set the mood. Light a calming candle or incense to create a peaceful atmosphere. Journaling. Write down anything you wish to release, negative habits, limiting beliefs, or toxic relationships. Be honest and specific. Burning Release Ritual. Safely burn the paper. Use a fireproof dish, symbolizing the release of these burdens. As you watch the flames consume your words, visualize those negative energies dissipating. Closing Ceremony. Conclude with a few moments of silence, reflecting on the freedom that comes from letting go. Thank the moon for its support during this transformative process. The cycle of lunar power and your inner journey. Lunar magic is not just about performing rituals, it's a way to synchronize with the rhythms of the natural world and your own inner cycles. By incorporating these practices into your life, you will deepen your connection to the universe, enhance your emotional intelligence, and cultivate your intuition. Remember, the moon's energy is available to everyone. Embrace its power, and watch as it illuminates your path to inner strength and self-discovery. In the following chapters, we will continue to explore other occult practices that will further guide you on this transformative journey. Each method will empower you to take charge of your destiny, weaving your unique story into the fabric of the cosmos. As you delve deeper into lunar magic, allow yourself to embrace your inner moon child. Connect with the cycles, harness their energy, and remember that each phase brings with it a unique opportunity for growth and transformation. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too will your personal power. Expand it, embrace it, and let it shine brightly in your life. Chapter 8, The Energetic Body, Chakra Activation and Kundalini. Understanding the chakras and your energetic field. Within each of us lies a complex system of energy centers known as chakras, which play a crucial role in our overall well-being. These 7 main chakras are aligned along the spine, and each corresponds to different physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of our lives. When these energy centers are open and balanced, they allow energy to flow freely, promoting harmony within ourselves. Conversely, blockages can lead to discomfort, disease, and emotional turmoil. Root chakra, Muladhara, located at the base of the spine, this chakra is associated with survival, stability, and our connection to the earth. A balanced root chakra brings feelings of safety and security, while an imbalance may manifest as fear or insecurity. Sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, positioned just below the navel, the sacral chakra governs creativity, sexuality, and pleasure. When this chakra flows freely, we embrace joy and passion. An imbalance, however, can lead to emotional instability and issues with intimacy. Solar plexus chakra, Manipura, found in the upper abdomen, the solar plexus chakra is the center of personal power and self-esteem. A strong solar plexus helps us feel confident and in control, while a blocked energy can lead to feelings of helplessness and low self-worth. Heart chakra, Anahata, located in the center of the chest, the heart chakra is the gateway to love and compassion. When open, it allows us to form deep connections with others and ourselves. A blocked heart chakra can create feelings of isolation and grief. Throat chakra, Vishuddha, situated in the throat, this chakra is vital for communication and self-expression. When balanced, it allows for authentic expression and active listening. Blockages here can lead to fear of speaking out and issues in relationships. Third eye chakra, Ajna, positioned in the forehead, between the eyes, the third eye chakra is associated with intuition and insight. When open, it offers clarity and guidance, while a closed third eye can result in confusion and lack of direction. Crown chakra, Sahasrara, located at the top of the head, the crown chakra connects us to the divine and our higher self. An open crown chakra fosters spiritual awareness, while blockages can create feelings of disconnection and purposelessness. Balancing the chakras. To maintain balance within your energetic body, regular chakra work is essential. This can include practices such as meditation, yoga, and breath work. Each chakra has specific sounds, colors, and crystals associated with it, which can be used to enhance your practice. For example, chanting the sound LAM resonates with the root chakra, promoting stability and grounding. Incorporating these elements into your daily routine will help you align and harmonize your energetic field. Kundalini is often described as a coiled serpent lying dormant at the base of the spine. When awakened, this powerful energy rises through the chakras, bringing heightened awareness, transformative experiences, and a profound sense of personal power. However, awakening Kundalini is not to be taken lightly. It requires respect, preparation, and an understanding of the potential challenges that may arise. Before embarking on this journey, it's essential to assess your readiness. Ask yourself if you are prepared to confront the parts of yourself that may be hidden or repressed. Kundalini awakening can bring to the surface unresolved emotions and experiences, and it's vital to approach this process with an open heart and mind. Engage in regular physical activity to build strength and stamina. Practices such as yoga can help prepare your body for the intense energy that will flow during awakening. Pay attention to your diet, nourishing yourself with whole, organic foods that support your energy levels. Establish a daily meditation practice to cultivate mindfulness and awareness. This will create a solid foundation for your spiritual journey and help you navigate the sensations that accompany Kundalini awakening. Incorporate breathwork techniques to facilitate energy flow. Breath is the bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, and learning to control it can significantly impact your experience. Once you feel prepared, begin your journey with specific Kundalini practices. Here are some techniques to facilitate your awakening. Kundalini Yoga. This dynamic form of yoga combines postures, breath work, and mantra chanting to awaken the Kundalini energy safely. Begin with simple kriyas designed to stimulate each chakra while focusing on your breath and intention. Visualizations. While meditating, visualize the coiled serpent at the base of your spine. As you breathe deeply, imagine this energy rising through each chakra, cleansing and activating them as it ascends. Chanting mantras. Specific mantras resonate with the energy of Kundalini. One powerful mantra is Wah Guru, which connects you to the universal energy and helps to elevate your consciousness. Journaling. Keep a journal to document your experiences, feelings, and insights as you undergo this awakening process. This reflection will help you integrate the changes occurring within you. Awakening your Kundalini can lead to profound transformation and spiritual growth. However, it is essential to remain patient and gentle with yourself during this process. Be prepared for the emotional and psychological shifts that may arise. These are a natural part of the journey. Seek support from trusted friends, mentors, or communities that understand this sacred work. As you unlock your inner power through chakra activation and Kundalini awakening, you will find that your perspective shifts, and your potential expands. The energy that flows through you connects you to the universe and empowers you to create the reality you desire. Chapter 9, Shadows and Light, Embracing Shadow Work. What is shadow work and why it's important? In the depths of our psyche lies a part that many of us would rather ignore. This is known as the shadow self, our hidden fears, insecurities, and the traits we wish to disown. Psychologically, the shadow encompasses those aspects that we consider undesirable, perhaps stemming from past traumas or societal conditioning. Instead of confronting these feelings, we often bury them deep within. Yet, to unlock our true potential, we must face what we've hidden. Shadow work is the process of bringing these hidden parts into the light. It's about acknowledging the complexities of who we are, recognizing that our darker traits can lead to immense personal growth if we learn to embrace them. By confronting the shadow, we don't just learn about our weaknesses, we also discover our strengths, resilience, and creativity. For instance, consider the story of a woman named Gelradine. Growing up in a household where perfection was demanded, she learned to suppress her emotions. Any expression of anger or sadness was met with criticism. This repression became a part of her identity, leading her to live a life of constant anxiety and dissatisfaction. It wasn't until she stumbled upon shadow work techniques that she began to explore her buried feelings. Through journaling and guided meditations, she unearthed the emotions she had long denied. This journey wasn't easy. It required vulnerability and the courage to face uncomfortable truths. However, as she embraced her shadow, she found a profound sense of liberation. She learned that her anger could be transformed into passionate energy, channeling it into her creative pursuits. In doing so, she not only discovered her true self but also unlocked an inner power that had been dormant for far too long. Techniques for deep inner healing and transformation. Journaling your shadow's writing can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. Set aside time each day to reflect on your thoughts and emotions. Start by writing about moments when you felt strong negative emotions. What triggered them? What traits do you associate with those feelings? Journaling helps bring clarity to your shadow self, making it easier to confront and integrate. Guided meditation. Find a quiet space and allow yourself to enter a meditative state. Visualize your shadow self. What does it look like? What emotions does it carry? As you breathe deeply, invite this part of yourself to speak. Ask it what it needs to feel accepted and understood. This technique helps build a compassionate relationship with your shadow. Creative expression art can serve as a conduit for the shadow. Engage in activities like painting, dancing, or music, allowing your subconscious to express itself freely. By giving your shadow a voice through creativity, you not only explore your emotions but also honor them, transforming pain into beauty. Ritual of acceptance. Create a personal ritual where you symbolically accept your shadow. This could involve lighting a candle and speaking affirmations of acceptance, or creating an altar with items that represent both light and dark aspects of yourself. Rituals can help ground the emotional work and create a sacred space for healing. Energetic clearing. To remove blocks created by repressed emotions, consider using energy healing practices such as Reiki or crystal work. These methods can help clear negative energies, allowing you to approach your shadow with a sense of calm and openness. Seek guidance. Working with a mentor or therapist who understands shadow work can be invaluable. They can provide insights and support, helping you navigate the complexities of your inner world. Shadow integration practices. Once you've engaged with your shadow, practice integrating its lessons into your daily life. Reflect on how these insights can help you make choices that align with your true self. This process reinforces the idea that the shadow is not merely a burden but a source of wisdom and strength. Embracing your shadow may feel daunting, but remember that this journey is about reclaiming the parts of yourself that society often deems unworthy. As you delve into the darkness, allow yourself to find the light hidden within. Every fear you confront, every emotion you honor, brings you one step closer to unlocking your full potential. Through shadow work, we not only gain a deeper understanding of ourselves but also foster compassion and acceptance. This journey transforms the shadow from an adversary into an ally, guiding us toward wholeness and authenticity. In the chapters ahead, we will explore further practices that enable us to merge the lessons learned from our shadows with our inner light. This integration is essential for creating a balanced and powerful existence. As we continue on this path of discovery, remember that the journey of self-exploration is ongoing. The more you embrace both your light and dark sides, the more empowered you will become to create the life you desire. Together, let's illuminate the path forward and step boldly into our fullest selves. Chapter 10: The Magic of Meditation and Visualization. Meditation serves as a cornerstone for many occult practices, acting as a bridge between the mind and the vast reservoir of universal wisdom. Imagine your mind as a cluttered room filled with distractions, noise, and chaos. Meditation is the process of clearing out that clutter, allowing you to access deeper levels of consciousness and insight. To begin your journey into meditation, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your chest expand, and exhale slowly through your mouth. With each breath, visualize the tension leaving your body. This act of stillness will not only calm your mind but also open a pathway to insights that may have eluded you in your everyday life. As you settle into this rhythm, consider setting an intention for your meditation. This could be a question you want answered or a particular area of your life you wish to explore. Holding this intention in your mind will guide your meditation and invite deeper connections with your inner self. Meditation allows us to explore altered states of consciousness, where the ordinary limits of perception dissolve. In these states, many practitioners report experiencing profound insights, vivid imagery, and even moments of clarity about their life's purpose. One method to achieve this is through guided meditations. You can find recordings that lead you through visualizations designed to elevate your consciousness. Picture yourself walking through a lush forest, reaching a sacred grove, or ascending a mountain to meet your higher self. These scenarios help unlock insights that can shape your path. A personal story illustrates this power beautifully. A young woman named Lydia had always struggled with self-doubt. She began meditating daily, focusing on her inner critic and asking for guidance. Over time, she experienced a profound shift. One day, during a meditation, she envisioned a wise figure who gently encouraged her to let go of her fears. This encounter sparked a newfound confidence that transformed her life, guiding her to pursue her dreams unapologetically. Once you establish a meditation practice, visualization becomes a powerful tool for manifesting your desires. This practice harnesses the law of attraction, essentially, the idea that like attracts like. By visualizing your goals as already achieved, you send a clear message to the universe about what you want to attract into your life. Start by defining what you desire. Whether it's a job, a relationship, or financial abundance, get specific. The clearer your mental image, the more effectively you can draw it into your reality. Take a moment to visualize yourself in that desired situation. What do you see? What sounds are present? How does it feel? Engaging all your senses in this exercise is crucial. For example, if you're visualizing a new job, imagine the office environment, the people you'll work with, the sense of accomplishment that fills you as you succeed in your role. By immersing yourself in the feelings associated with achieving your goal, you align your energy with the universe's vibrational frequency. In conjunction with visualization, affirmations can amplify your intention. These are positive statements that reflect your desired reality. When repeated regularly, they begin to shift your subconscious beliefs. For instance, if you seek financial stability, you might say, "I am attracting wealth and abundance into my life effortlessly." A real-life example involves a man named Marcus, who had always struggled with his finances. After consistently visualizing himself in a prosperous situation and affirming his worthiness of abundance, opportunities began to flow in. He landed a lucrative project that not only changed his financial circumstances but also transformed his mindset around money. For these practices to be effective, they need to be integrated into your daily routine. Here are a few suggestions to get started. Set a regular schedule, dedicate a specific time each day for meditation. This consistency helps solidify the practice, making it a natural part of your life. Designate a space in your home for meditation and visualization. Adorn it with items that inspire you, such as candles, crystals, or images that represent your desires. Keep a journal to track your meditative experiences and visualizations. Writing down your insights can enhance clarity and allow you to reflect on your progress over time. As you meditate and visualize, remain open to receiving messages or insights. The universe may communicate through symbols, feelings, or intuitive nudges. The practices of meditation and visualization are not just tools for relaxation or stress relief, they are powerful avenues to unlock your inner power. They allow you to delve deep within yourself, confront limiting beliefs, and manifest the life you desire. By embracing these techniques, you'll begin to notice subtle yet profound changes in your reality. As we reach the end of this exploration into the 10 occult practices, it's essential to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon together. This isn't merely a collection of rituals or techniques, it's a transformative path leading to self-discovery and empowerment. The knowledge and wisdom contained within these practices have been passed down through generations, waiting for those with the courage to embrace them. Walking the path of power means committing to continuous growth. Each practice discussed has its own rhythm and energy, and they can be woven into your daily life in a way that feels authentic to you. This journey is about cultivating your inner landscape, learning to trust your instincts, and becoming attuned to the subtle energies around you. For instance, consider the practice of meditation. This is not just a moment of stillness but a way to connect deeply with your inner self. By making meditation a part of your routine, you can develop clarity and insight that guide you in your decisions. The quiet space you create allows your intuition to flourish, empowering you to navigate life's challenges with confidence. Journaling is another powerful tool we discussed. By documenting your thoughts, dreams, and experiences, you engage in a dialogue with your subconscious. Over time, patterns may emerge, revealing hidden aspects of your psyche that need attention or celebration. This practice cultivates self-awareness and reflection, essential components of personal mastery. Integrating rituals into your life can serve as anchors for your intentions. Whether it's lighting a candle while setting your goals or performing a simple ceremony to mark significant transitions, these acts create a sacred space for your aspirations. They remind you of your purpose and connect you with the greater forces of the universe. Rituals also help to strengthen your resolve. They symbolize your commitment to manifesting your desires and aligning with your true self. As you repeat these practices, they become embedded in your energy, helping you to vibrate at a frequency that attracts your goals. As you walk this path, consider the value of community. Finding like-minded individuals who share your interests in the occult can provide support and inspiration. Engaging in discussions, sharing experiences, and collaborating on projects can amplify your learning and growth. Look for local groups or online communities where you can explore these practices in a safe, respectful environment. Sharing your insights and learning from others' journeys enriches your understanding and helps you stay motivated. Remember, the path of power is often more vibrant when shared with others. Patience is vital. The universe has its own timing, and sometimes, the results of your efforts may not be immediately visible. Trust that the seeds you plant through these practices will grow in their own time. Your work may manifest in unexpected ways, bringing opportunities and insights that align with your true purpose. It's also important to be gentle with yourself during this process. Growth often comes with challenges and discomfort. Embrace these moments as opportunities for learning. Each obstacle you face can deepen your resilience and fortify your commitment to your path. In the end, the practices discussed throughout this book are tools for empowerment. They are not just meant to grant you fleeting moments of magic but to cultivate a lasting sense of inner strength. By engaging in these methods, you honor the wisdom of those who came before you, continuing a legacy that transcends time. As you move forward, remember that the true source of power lies within you. No external force can define your destiny, only your choices, beliefs, and actions can shape your reality. You have the ability to harness the energies of the universe, to bend them to your will, and to create a life that reflects your innermost desires. The path may be filled with mysteries, but with every step you take, you become more attuned to your own power. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 10 occult practices. May you continue to explore, discover, and unlock the vast potential that resides within you. The world is yours to shape, and your journey has just begun. Now, step forward with confidence and intention, knowing that the hidden path to your inner power is wide open, awaiting your footsteps. Your adventure awaits. If you've enjoyed this book, I encourage you to take a moment to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Every like helps us reach a broader audience and continue our mission of enlightenment and empowerment. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey.